Hi, I'm Moe Dunford and I am on FrConventions. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I had heard all about these bold Vikings when they were on season 1 because it was filming in my home country, and it was like it was my back garden because it was in Dublin. And I was on another job and I always wanted to be in a show like Vikings. I'd heard about this bold cast, so when I joined them in season 2, they were very, very welcoming. I remember seeing Gustav for the first time and being very, very welcoming, and Jefferson Hall and Travis playing a Saxon. You feel very alien coming onto a set where they're all Vikings. So they were gorgeous, and they always were gorgeous people to newcomers. And you can see them with the fans at these conventions. They're very, very generous. You know, they give a lot, and we all get on. So it made the beginning a lot easier. Was it hard for me? No, because I recognized that he's playing the enemy and the heroes were the Vikings. And you know, I used to get the scripts brought in through the front door. The mailman used to bring them, and I'd open up the folder and I'd read the scripts. I'd be really excited, and I'd keep flicking and no speaking, you know, I'd keep flicking and I'd say 1 or 2 words. Yes, father, no, father. The challenge and the fun for me was having a direct line with Michael Hirst, the writer. All of the cast did. We were very blessed. He was very giving in that way. And we could sort of formulate the character with conversations with Michael, which was really unheard of. So that was really fun as an actor, but I wanted to sort of covertly make Aethelwulf a relatable character behind the scenes. Especially on a show where it's called Vikings. I wanted him to have redeemable features and relatable factors, like being a father and loving his sons. And I wanted to over the series, over the progression, I wanted it to develop in that way, to make him more relatable. What side of him did I enjoy most? I liked being out in the fields in Ireland, because a lot of the background actors were, you know, part-time carpenters or part-time electricians, and they're riding the horses, and you're in a beautiful part of the country. So I loved the outdoor aspect, and as far as the character goes, I liked his heart, and I liked that. He wanted to be a better father than his father was to him. So I like that. I didn't read the scripts. I was walking through the set one fine, fateful evening, and I met the producers Keith Thompson and Morgan O'Sullivan, 2 great men. And I never thought my day would come, because I used to love laughing at the other actors who are told they're going to die, you know. But when they said you died of a bee sting, I thought they said, I misheard them. And I thought they said basting, that I got basted alive. And I thought, no, he doesn't deserve that. And they were like, no, you misheard us. It was actually a bee sting. And I thought, what? That was my reaction. I know it's a good question, and I'm asked that a lot by the fans of the show, and it says a lot about the fans of the show what they would have liked, and it's always heartwarming that they cared so much about the relationship with Egbert and Aethelwulf, these 2 English characters. Working with Linus was probably my favourite, by the way. But I suppose I suppose it says a lot that they cared about the story, you know. And a lot, when you're on a show like Vikings, a lot of people get sort of obsessed about death and dying and the nature of what's an honourable death and the nature of what's an impressive death. But really, death is just, sometimes it's not that impressive. And I liked doing something that was unexpected. And I liked that he died with his family, surrounded by his family. You know, I thought it was unexpected, so I liked that. It was a challenge. Especially visually, the bee, the stuntman that played the bee, I mean, he was a warrior, you know what I mean? Yeah.